Hey Echo folks, this is Roker. Just going to do a quick how do you fetch cards. What are a couple of, there's two things to watch for when you're doing it. So I'm going to do one of these pre-release cards, Rally the Ranks. So just you can type in the title. These are being pulled on this side, is being loaded in from Scryfall. So you can just click on them. So all of this information is coming from Scryfall. So if we click like this one, we can see that it has the date. That's the pre-release card that I'm trying to get. The two things you want to watch for when you load from Scryfall like this is, does it have the right set and expansion? So I have Scryfall pulled up, and that's what Scryfall calls it. But all of our stuff on Echo is based on TCG Player. So you can click on TCG Player. Since they don't have the ID, you have to find the right one. So here's pre-release cards. Here's the set name for TCG Player and the name. We need to match both of these. So as you can see, since we imported Scryfall's information, we got the wrong thing. We got promo packs. We want it to be pre-release cards so that it pulls the pricing correctly. So select pre-release cards. It finds it. All this other information was self-filled. The only thing that isn't self-filling is the card number. It says number 20. Everything else should be all put in. Tell it to insert it. It'll say it's ready. That should be it. So if you're doing a card that, or if for some, I've seen this not populate. If that happens, you can fill in all of this information using TCG Player for the set name and matching the name. And then you can steal a lot of information off of Scryfall. So another card we need to add is Halvar. So if we do a quick look, Halvar, see it pulls it up. And then I'm not sure why why it won't let me autofill it, but I do know this name is not how TCG Player, I've looked already. So in this case, I can't autofill the information. If you go here, you can open in a new tab, just go to TCG Player. Here's the pre-release card with the date stamp. So we can see they don't use the slashes or any of that. So just steal this name, fill it in here. We already know it's a pre-release card. That part was good. Oh, it is an enchantment. It's a rare. Looks like it's card 20, so I must... Oh, it's still Rally the Ranks. Okay, so that's one thing it doesn't pull the information, so it doesn't have anything. We need to go back to Scryfall. This is card 15. You just got to fill all this information in yourself. It's pretty quick. So to get the right picture, if you right click on this download PNG, you can copy the link address, go back to Echo up here, just paste it in there, and boom, you got the right thing. Looks like maybe it's by the same artist. Yep, by the same artist, so we don't gotta change that. So if you're putting in mana costs, kind of a little example here how you do it. So in this case we are 2 white white. So 2 white white. It updates the CMC cost itself. We've got this. You can steal all this other information right off of Scryfall. And since it is double-sided, let's steal the artifact side. And put that in here as well. You can steal the flavor text. Add that to the flavor text here. So we have oops, legendary creature God. It's a 4/4. So yeah, just All you got to do is you can grab all that information off of Scryfall. The only things you want to check, or else it doesn't work, is just that we match the set right here, pre-release cards, and however TCG player does their name. Those are the only, usually, two things that'll mess you up if those aren't right here. It may have trouble importing the card, or if it says it imports it, it may end up saying, when you go look for it, you can't find it because it wasn't really able to find it, or the name in the set doesn't match, so we didn't put it in. It's been my experience. So this one, I think I've got everything. Double check it. If you miss any of this stuff, the wiki editors, a lot of times we can fix it. Most of this information. So try and fill it in best you can. Again, those two are the most important. This section right here needs to match with how we, and same as everything, needs to match us and TCG player. I have noticed the secret layers doesn't quite, when it comes from Scryfall, it doesn't quite fill it in. So it'll look correct if it's a secret layer. You just need to reselect secret layer. It'll fix the set ID at the end here, and then it imports fine. So those are just the things to watch out for. These two are the critical ones as far as getting the card to pull its price right and that information. So this guy should work. Tell it to import. It should go in. And now if we type up here, Halvar, we should, thankfully it worked. I didn't mess it up. Here's the pre-release card. And it's pulling its information correctly. So yeah, that is everything you should need to know. If you have questions, obviously just drop them in support. And have a good day, everybody.